Hello, parents. My name is Melissa Reynolds, and I am a third grade teacher at Side Creek Elementary. I wanted to join you for just a little bit today and go over how Class Dojo works and how to get you logged in to communicate with your student's teacher and see what's going on in the future with school. Now, I know many of you have logged into Class Dojo before, but I wanted to give a couple tips and tricks to help you get started. I know this year is starting to feel a little bit different, but I'm so excited to get our students back into our building and start working hard with them. One of my favorite things about Class Dojo is being able to share information with parents and give very, very up-to-date information. Whenever I find out anything, I can shoot it right out to parents very quickly. So parents, if you've logged in before, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. If you have not logged in before, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. First things first, you're going to go to classdojo.com. You can choose whether you're logging in, meaning you've already been in the past, or you need to sign up. Either way, you're going to be given the option of a teacher, parent, student, or school leader. Since you are a parent, a guardian, or someone who's just interested in keeping up with your kiddo, you're going to click on that parent section. I am using a personal email account here, so I'm going to go ahead and log in so that I can see it from a parent's point of view. Once you open it up or you've logged in, it's going to be looking a little basic. You're going to see a home section and a messages section. Right now, you don't have any kiddos connected, so I want to show you how to do that. There's a couple ways. You're going to click here to add student. This is super helpful, especially when you have more than one student. And again, this does look very similar on the Class Dojo app on your cell phone, just modified slightly. You're going to click here to our add student, and you've got two options. You can add child using a code or add child through a teacher. Now, I'm going to show you both ways to do this, but whatever works best for you. I'm going to be using my class hamster as my example. So I'm going to click here to the clicking through teachers. First thing I'm going to do is put in Side Creek as my school so that I can find that student. First, I need to find the teacher, and I'm going to go ahead and type in me. There I am, Mrs. Reynolds. The first and last name of my student will be Coco Nut, our hamster. Now, I can request to connect here, which will send an email directly to me, and it will ask permission to connect you there. If you'd like to do that, you may do so, but I'm going to show you another way to do that. Instead, I'm going to click Add Student, and I'm going to add the child using a code. Now, your teachers should be sending out papers that look like this. If they have not, just go ahead and reach out to them. They will be getting them as soon as they create their class. You're going to find that new to Class Dojo and already have account is going to go through the same steps I'm showing you here. What you're really going to need, though, is this code down here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy my code and jump right back over here and enter it into my Connect Your Child spot. Once I verified code, it's going to pop up my student right here. Now, your student will actually have the ability to change their monster. Just check with their teachers on how to do that, and I'll send another video out in a little while showing how students can log in as well. Once you have all of your students, or just any of your students logged in here, you're going to have two options. Again, this home section and your messages section. Now, when I click on my home section, you're going to see any updates that have been sent out from the school. Anytime your teacher posts anything about what's going on in the classroom, kind of like a Facebook wall, that's going to be posted here on the updates. We notice we don't have any yet. Our school year hasn't started. When you click over here to messages, though, you're going to be getting messages from any of the teachers that your student is connected to. So you'll notice over here on the left side, this student, our classroom hamster example, is connected to many of our specials teachers, as well as his homeroom teacher, and as well as some of our specialist teachers as well. You'll see on the right side, this student, my hamster, is connected to my class from last year and my class from this year. If you ever need to add other classes or students, you can do this on this page as well. The thing I'd like to show off first is when you click down on one of the teachers, most likely your homeroom teacher, you're going to be getting your messages from that teacher. This is a message I sent out to my third graders, just kind of reminding them about our upcoming year and especially those school supplies. So I did put that on there. You'll also notice if I scroll all the way up, you're going to be getting those messages. These are from last year. So this is this student, our hamster, getting all of those messages from last part of the year prior. Now, you don't need to read any of them. It's no problem. You're just going to want to navigate the first couple that you see. All right. Now, if I were to click into these other teachers, those would be the messages from them. Most likely, you're going to be following along with your own teacher here on the message board. All right. So here are the two main ways for you to do this. I also wanted to share back on your home section, if at any time messages pop up, you can click underneath the message that shows up and translate it into over 35 different languages. Unfortunately, the messages sections have not been able to do that yet. I often help parents understand that you can take the information and use a Google Translate, or of course, check in with your students, see if they can kind of help you get that information. Often teachers are really, really quick on computers and can send out any of those translated messages here. So as of right now, our Class Dojo is only going to translate the messages here on the home. And again, these are the ones that the teachers are sending out directly like a Facebook wall versus these, which are private messages. When you do respond to any of these private messages, they are only going to be going directly back to that teacher. They are not going to be going to the entire class or any of the other parents. When you work on anything on this home section, maybe you want to say, wow, I can't wait to see my student, practicing their math facts in their classroom. Those are going to be out to the entire area, maybe the whole school, or most likely just that classroom, whatever is posted here. All right. So friends, I really hope this was helpful to you. I know there's more than you can probably imagine here on Class Dojo. We'll get into it later, but there's even an at-home Class Dojo use that you can use directly from your app. So stay tuned for a couple more videos on how to log in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you're able to find out lots of information about your student. Looks like my student so far is at 0 positives right now. Well, that's because they're not in school yet, but this is where you're going to be able to check out all the information of your student, how awesome they're doing, what things they may still need to work on, and any information from the teachers, both on the Facebook wall, or should I call it the dojo home, or the messages, which is that private message. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'm here to help.